Cannot forget Malcolm. But Joel, if this goes to, I mean,
Yeah.
I'm really not getting my hopes up, but if it does go to Karwick versus Agent Jewel.
Right, so there are two problems that you have to consider. First of all, Agent won the TimCon monthly.
He did.
Second of all, Karvik or Backstein? Because Backstein probably fancies himself. In practice, he's been doing better. He got a better placing in the TimCon monthly.
Yeah, like I say, Backstein has been grinding Jewel pretty extensively. I think he even entered into one of the NA tournaments recently as well, one of the sort of NA Cups. So he has been absolutely Jewel mad these last few weeks. So, yeah, I mean, it's interesting. I mean, this is almost like a moot point because I really don't think we're going to get that Jewel that we want, but you never know.
Jake, can you not try and take all of the joy out of life, please? I haven't got a lot left.
Sorry. No.
Alright?
It's understandable.
It's going to be the cap from Memphis and first wave defense. Let's see how they go. Pavel already on there, throws it out as well. And Memphis, well, he's dealing some damage. Backstein's going to be there to pick it up, but Pavel just hasn't died. I'm not exactly sure how, but he lived for such a long time. Karvik now trying to make it up. It's totally... You can't do that every time.
Every time they meet.
It's happening! It's Morpheus versus Neo!
I'll do what I want, thank you.
You really will. Unlike me.
Oh my god, Agent just coming up the pad, hitting a pincer on the way up. Maniac. Great movement here from Karwick, just staying undetected as he does a lot of damage around the pillar there. Now they're going to just defend quite easily. They've got good weaponry here. Agent, for God's sake. With the close range pincer.
I love it. He just barreled in.
Oh, yeah, like I say, he doesn't give a shit, Joel, about anything. That's just how he plays the game. It's fantastic.
You know, I do wonder whether we should have ever gone into the comms of KBM, because hearing Karvik speak does ruin the mystique a little bit of him being this untamed ball of energy as opposed to an actual human man sitting at a computer.
Yeah,
It's
annoying that
what he is.
Yeah, it's annoying that you can hear his voice. Oh, he is actually just a guy, isn't he? He is just a person. Yeah,
I preferred thinking he was some eldritch horror from the deep.
Yeah.
That was a good time. Anyway, we got another power up soon. It looks like we're all meeting in the mid at the moment. Pavel's certainly comfortable to push out. It's a defensive move, but it's where you're really, you know, taking the initiative. And you're not just defending on the point, but a little bit further out. It gives you some more chances. And gives you a little bit of a better idea of what's going on with the items. Vindy about to spawn its agent with the MacGuffin. Going to be running that out and capping. Vindy goes to Backstein. What can you do with it?
He needs to get a weapon first, and here we go. Luckily the shaft, well, all weapon respawns extremely quick here. Candy cane rocket launcher as well. You love to see that, Joel.
Top
as
tier,
he
mate, top
infiltrates. And he's trying to find
the
Agent though. Who...
car.
Yeah, that's a rare one, honestly. I haven't seen that. I don't think I even have that one. Huh. Well, if anyone's got more skins than the rest, it is Backstein. He plays a hell of a lot of Diabotical. Yeah. So bit of a quiet affair here, but Agent on defense. I don't know where his teammates are. Pavel coming up to join him at the jump pad here. No, he literally doesn't. And then Malcolm from the side takes out Karwick.
We gotta stop calling him Malcolm J. I remember in the first test tournament series, I got really annoyed and went into the DMs of some players that had annoying names. Like Memphis was called Panko, right? So I'm like, Memphis, change your name, son. And now you're just calling a man Malcolm, even though it says this and like, alright?
Oh, but Malcolm is a great It's a great name. I just really enjoy it.
Mr.
So
McDowell,
random.
I'll be calling them from now on.
It's so random. But anyway.
That's one for Jahal. He'll enjoy that. Shall we listen in with KBM? You think?
Let's do it.
Maybe. Shall we? Let's do
Yeah.
it. KBM, please, Jahal.
I'm 1 HP, I need to fight here.
I can take this red.
I'm trying to throw you guys. Well, I died.
Yeah, throw to red if you can. Nice.
Omega.
Just one. Yeah.
What? You just...
They're all coming up the bounce pad. Good job. Yeah, you're lagging as fuck.
Oh god.
It's down the bounce pad.
One on the base. I'm taking...
Yeah, nice.
Go
Distant weak
windy,
here.
go windy, go windy.
Man, that LG track didn't register at all, dude. What the fuck is this server, man?
He's coming up bounce pad.
Behind me?
He's still on base. Jumped up on base. Cindy.
Probably banana.
Yeah, banana.
Yeah.
Right team. I threw banana.
Yeah, I'm not there.
Can you go, man? Red, red, red.
I got Mega.
It's on base.
Where?
Banana. Go, go, go.
He's using the old shotgun, Jake. It's not going to do anything, is it?
Agent weak. apparently.
Yeah, that's poor choice.
Okay, distant is weak also.
I got it. They have on bounce pad red. Weak.
Yeah, red.
He's screaming.
Fuck, they're too heavy. They're 250 also, they're gonna be hasty.
I'm staying on their base.
Okay, I'm getting Mega.
Fuck, this is our base.
Yes.
Guys, wake up.
I'm still in the last round.
Oh, let's focus. No focus. Go, go, go.
I threw Mega.
Here.
Okay, I'll try it again.
Yeah, go, go.
Being attacked.
Here.
Omega. I'm going banana.
Go, go, go.
Red's up. I'm taking. Going back to their base.
He's on the red, red, on the red. Just maybe wait.
Okay.
Yes,
He's not on
yes.
our base, right?
No, no, no.
Yes. Oh shit.
He's so weak.
Okay.
Go AJ, go AJ.
Okay. You want?
Going.
Where?
Crystal.
Yeah, crystal.
Still at the plasma. Banana.
Rail once.
Okay,
Go
go
Jane,
jail.
go Jane, go Jane.
On jail.
I'm taking Mega.
I'm capping.
One dead. Agent weak.
Fuck, agent super weak.
Enemy MacGuffin.
Where?
Mega, Mega. Red.
He threw up to banana.
He's super weak. Can I?
Coming to you.
I'm grabbing heavy. One is dead.
Distant weak on top.
Okay, let's coordinate.
Cindy. Let's try it again.
Okay.
Going in this one week.
I'm going red after this, if I can get this.
I'm weak. I'm dead.
Oh, I didn't take it. What the fuck? Ah, fuck, I thought I was on it. You can throw the somewhere?
So close was.
Fucking Fendi.
To be honest, I would like to play Wellspring after that.
Which one?
Wellspring.
Wellspring, okay.
Defeat.
But I'm not sure.
Better luck.
I think we might go to Wellspring.
We're going to Wellspring.
I got a feeling. I got a feeling we're going to go to Wellspring. I'll let them actually say that before I load it up. A little bit dejected there at the end. Wasn't the most competitive game of MacGuffin, it's got to be said.
Agent putting on a bit of a show in the KDA department there. 36 frags, just 15 deaths. Not top damage on his team. That went to Distant Light, but really strong showing from him. And Backstein's struggling a little bit. Mind you, actually, all their kills were very close as well. So yeah, just getting out fragged, kind of outplayed around the map, I would wager. Yeah, unlucky, but it wasn't their pick. That was the pick of Rookie 3 Suki. So there you go.
Yeah, we go indeed. And we're just waiting. I think Wipeout's a good pick for KBM. I think it makes a lot of sense. More because of how it plays into the weakness of Rookie 3 Suki as opposed to their own strengths. It just makes a lot of sense to me.
Yeah, it's definitely a more of a wild card game mode, to the point where if you are the inferior team, you can definitely pull out a victory. Hang on.
Oxide.
Hang on.
They've
What's
changed.
happened what's happened in the 30 seconds that we've not been in their comms?
Well, they've decided to go for Oxide is what's happened, Jake.
Amazing. All right, cool.
Yeah, that surprised me a little bit. I think there must be Backstein because both Karvik and Memphis were they're cool. Like,
Yeah.
Karvik said, I want to go to Wellspring. Memphis said, okay. And then Backstein must have had a word or two to say. I'm not too sure what the rationale is. I think taking a team that has Pavlin Agent to extinction over Wipeout, I don't know. This does strike me as a little bit weird, but we'll see.
Yeah, I mean, we did see Agent's team get quite handily beaten there. It was by Lifer's team, though, so I would say they're a lot stronger than KBM. But did see that loss happen. That did happen, and maybe there's some special plans here from KBM on this particular map. We'll have to wait and see, I suppose.
Yeah, well, we're on board right now with Agent. As Distant Light will fall, as will Karvik. Here on the Vindicator, and Agent just going to be waiting for this red, the designated life lead for Rookie 3 Suki. Memphis, meanwhile, is going to be looking towards that Mega, securing that for his teammate Backstein. And here we go, we're going to already, I think, go into the power-up
clutch.
room. There's, yeah, Eggbot's exploding just about everywhere.
This looks like a power-up for Memphis, or potentially Backstein, actually, as he gets donated the power-up. So that's an interesting choice for me. Maybe Backstein is the primary life lead in this particular round. Agent, of course, lording over his lives, as he has 2 of them, and the most stack so far, though he does go down to Backstein's improved shotgun model there. Oh, and a big 300 damage rocket onto Pavel as well. Huge from Backstein.
There we go. First round going the way of KBM, and in pretty
Let's go,
emphatic
KBM.
fashion, Jack.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that power-up is so key, of course. You're not going to be able to do 300 damage rockets in every single round, but that's exactly what happened in that last one. And let's see how they can play on the sort of slightly lesser powerful rounds here with the... God, I'm going to call it Battle Soup for a second. Vanguard! Yes.
You're welcome.
Cheers, mate.
I would like half of your pay, please.
Oh, dear.
Oh, no. I brought you into this world, Jake. I can take you out of it. Don't you forget. Alright?
Kind of did, but I don't think you can take me out. I think you can only bring me up. You've done
That's
that
a real
bit.
shame. I really banked on having the ability to get you out. Agent is...
He's alright. He was motionless, but he's here. Might be tweaking his sense. You know what I mean?
Oh, he's pulling us serious.
Yeah. Just tweaking it 0.01 every time you die.
It's got to be good for the muscle memory, that. Gotta be. Karvik on the Vanguard still. Tomorrow. Yes, very true. On Team Kovac 2.0 with Skooky enemies. But meanwhile, Karvik and Agent are... I don't know what they're doing, but Karvik wins.
Karvik was actually life leading a little bit that round. He had the well, I say life leading. He had 2 lives, and he seemed to had 1. He's probably still playing the ghost role, in all honesty, but he's actually being given the red. What am I seeing here? Are we seeing a life lead Karvik on Oxide? I'll tell you what, boys. He's not going to be careful with the attack. He's going to go in. W key held firmly down. Maybe they're really.
I don't even know if he has a full keyboard. I think he just in console has plus forward, and away he goes.
Wow.
Karvik on a mega. It's happening, Joe.
Well, this is new. This, and is maybe Pavel doing it for the other team? Probably would be the smart choice. Oh no, Karvik.
Oh, but Karvik's only gone and died. Siphonator coming up. Pavel's going to be able to take that. Boost distant light if he wants, or not. All right.
Now this will be interesting if Pavel turns this game on its head. They're 2 rounds down, and they've now introduced the slick Pavel as he was last time. Played so well as life lead. He's now life leading to maybe try and bring this game back. So this is going to be really interesting to see, honestly. Agent's so used to picking up reds, he nearly stole that in front of his face.
Yeah, I mean that is his life, is picking up reds pretty much. It's just what he does for a living. But you can see Pavel's such a great life leader, and he contributes, but he also has a great deal of restraint and patience as well, and just so good at finding his way out of situations. Not mechanically the most gifted player in the world, but he's smart. And when you've got this much stack, you don't even need to be, but it helps.
By the way, we did start off this round with Karvik picking up the first red, and I think a mega as well. And I was like, oh, he's going to life lead. He's now a ghost. So Backstein taking over that role for this round.
You are the target.
All right, Pavel, last alive, 3 lives. Backstein on 2.
You can see the difference here. The game always, when Pavel life leads, the game almost slows to a crawl. It's like he has control of everything going on the map, to me. It's really, really bizarre.
You know, I quite like the idea of Agent as a ghost as well. His plus forward rockets are strong.
Yeah. Yeah, very true. Look at this. It's literally slow to a crawl, this. It's turned into a bit of a tactical FPS, Joel.
Well, you'll be great at casting it, though.
There you go.
He's clutched it. He's faked the defuse.
Hey, hang on. Let's not go full unprofessional here.
All right. Heaven forbid we ever do that. Pavel, has Pavel had to do anything this time?
No,
No.
no, he really hasn't. It's a shame. It's a shame, honestly, that they are common in their own language. Because I'd love to hear how they're playing this out, honestly. But it's just not really worth it, is it? But Pavel, like I say,
he had 3 targets and he just waited for the one that he needed to shoot.
he's
amazing.
great. He's really fun to watch as a life lead. Like I say, I'm surprised he wasn't the choice from the start. But this is what happens when you have him on your team and agent. They're 2 good options. And Pavel, like I say, when he's life lead, the game just seems to play at his pace. He sort of sets the pace for the whole map, and it's just items waiting for him all times.
This team really is like budget. What was that name? Better Than Work. It's like
Budget.
Distant Light isn't
Budget.
quite Danchez. Pavel isn't quite Cass. Agent isn't quite Cypher, but they're all quite good.
Well, I mean, we saw that play out when they played each other, right?
Jake, this is 4 minutes and 30 seconds in. I don't think Pavel's even dropped below 100 health yet. Cast a
Oh,
cast.
here we go.
Here we go.
If anyone can
you
do
needed
it,
to
mate,
hit
it's
that.
Carwick.
Incoming siphoning.
Yeah, Pavel hasn't looked. That's about as threatened as he's looked all round. I mean, this is a long round of extinction. Obviously, getting to 5 minutes. Another power up for grabs. Oh, a rare risk
Yeah, you
taken from
should
Pavel there, and
have.
it cost him. Didn't account for the guy on the right teleporting through with a shaft. So he's got to do it all that stack he worked for. He's got to do it all over again. But that red is coming up, and actually Maxine is already there. Yeah.
Oh,
He's really well stacked here. Yeah.
Why isn't he healing Carbon? Why are people not using the Siphonator, Jake? Did they change it?
Nah.
What
What do you mean? Why is he not heal? Or to heal his ghosts? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, he should have been powering up. Anyway,
Doesn't
that
care.
looks a bit
Man.
weird to me.
Doesn't care.
Doesn't care. It's going to be Baxting on 1 life, Pavel still on 2, both with a red armor to their name. And this is squeaky bum time for Baxting. No mistakes now.
Yeah, I'm surprised. Credit to KBM, honestly, for changing this round pretty much on its head. I would have bet a lot that Pavel and co would have taken this round fairly easily because they seem to be quite relaxed, but almost too relaxed. Maybe they didn't push the other team as hard, and Backstein was able to get a good stack. And wow, his ghost really coming in clutch there, defending him, taking bullets for him, and he goes down to very low HP as he does grab a crucial 25 health pickup here. He's getting hunted down though. He literally just needs to run at all times. It's really tough here. Memphis holds off Agent, but he's so out of control, it's unbelievable. He's near the red and it's only just been taken pretty much. Yeah, tough one this.
It's going to be tricky. He comes into the power-up room and has to leave. That's sad. That's what that is, Jake. That's sad. Just can't contest at all. Only a Siphonator, though. Will be coming up. Pavel's got it. Backstein, meanwhile, will carve it with a double.
This is a long old round, this, isn't it?
It is
Tense.
7 minutes
On a
and
knife
20.
set.
This might be a record.
But I wonder if it's in the back of their minds for Agent's team that if they let this round drop, then the next round is a Vindicator round, and that could just end the series. Honestly, sorry, not end the series, but end the map quickly if they let loosen the grip on this game. So this is a really 8 minutes coming up now. 8 minutes in an arena FPS game, that is a long time to be fully focused. There's no downtime in this mode. So it's going to play a big role, I think, in this. And they're actually hunting Pavel down, but that shaft knocking him back almost to safety there. Obviously, you have to do damage to him, but it just gets him out of that situation quicker. But he's stuck on top of the portal, and Yeah, for the Ashes, I'm squeezing that in there. A great patience from Backstein, pacing his shots perfectly there and catches in midair. Well played. But
He's won the Ashes straight. 3-0. What a different look for KBM. They looked lost on Sunken. And here we are, potentially taking us to a third map, which could well be a duel, versus Rookie 3 Suki.
yeah, this is what I was kind of worried for agency about. I mean, they this round in particular could be a short one in comparison to the last one because of that Vindicator. And I mean, we were questioning why KBM picked Extinction, but so far, I mean, they're showing us that they're very capable in this one. They were going to go to Wellspring, changed their mind last second, and this is the result.
Yeah, looking good, but it's distant light on the Vindy. So, bit of a stack advantage on the side of KBM, but of course the firepower all on the side of Rookie 3 Suki. But oh, the bank shot and the pincer. Pavel now on that Vindy. 3 lives remaining, up against 4 total on KBM. We need to see the comeback start here if Pavel and co are to take this in a 2-0.
Yeah, and again, we're seeing deliberately Pavel being selected as the life lead. Again, I do think overall this is the best choice for this team, just based on what we've seen in the past. And Pavel is an experienced team player, so it was unlucky that it didn't result in a round win last time. But looks like they are deliberately switching over to him from now on. Oh, he's got to get out of there somehow. Yeah, it's kind of working, isn't it? But I think KBM are making this really, really just awkward, aren't they? They're just pushing non-stop. Carwick in particular is literally just relentless. He's easily topping the damage charts right now, 4,600 damage, and the nearest player to him is his agent on the other side, 4,200. And wow, it's paying off.
Here we go then. Backstein on his final life. Pavel still with 2. Could be the clean 4-0 here on Oxide, or we have to play a few more rounds to see how this shakes out. Backstein under pressure, under duress. Agent takes him down, and the hopes of Rookie 3 Suki taking a 2-0 live.
Game starts in round 5.
There we go. Pavel pulling his team back onto the board there. And again, being donated the item. So yeah, looks like we are seeing a complete... Things are getting a bit tough. We started off with Agent, but they're up against it now, and they just switched to Pavel. I like it.
So far, so good. Look at him go.
Big fight here at the power-up room. Pavel seemingly in here on his own, but he's actually doing remarkably well, just holding everyone off. Backstein having to back away there. How did he survive that? I would have just died in seconds there, I think. But I am terrible at the game.
It's true. It's true. I mean, as casters, we don't have to be good at the game. And thank God, because we're not.
No, absolutely. I mean, when we played against each other, it was literally two men floundering in a server until someone eventually got a kill. But there we go.
Pavel looking good, staying strong. I'm gonna start calling this man the Iron Curtain.
Who, Pavel? That's not a Soviet.
I think it's a good name
for
it.
Is it there?
It is, yeah.
Okay.
The Iron Curtain that separated the First World and the Second World, which people think First World, Second World, and Third World is something to do with economic development. It's not. First World means allied with the allies of Western civilization. second world is USSR affiliation, then third world was unaffiliated.
Jahar, make him stop.
I think Jahar has power over me. Memphis, 1 life, all they have to work with on KBM.
It's up to Agent to make them stop. Make him stop.
I'm surprised we're not seeing a huge amount of aggression from Rookie 3 Suki. Memphis, not the sort of player I think you want in this kind of a situation. He's just pretty aggro generally. And, well, he's doing a good job. We'll have to see though if he can keep it up. Vanguard coming in just a few. Enemies on his left, enemies in front of him. Memphis has to try and thread the needle here, and you can see being very careful about it. We'll get onto that Vanguard, and doesn't get hit by a lot of damage either. So, well, there are 3 lives on Pavel. It's not the worst situation for KBM.
No, it's not, and it's a godsend that Memphis got this power up, because I think if Pavel had it or one of his ghosts had it, then Memphis would be in a serious amount of trouble. But he's doing really well to get up here. Does find Pavel here, but he can't overstay here. He has 1 life to play with to Pavel's 3. Oh, great shot there onto distant light as he backs out, and Pavel's just vanished. This is what he's so good at, I think. Does take out Karwik, so he would have got some info about where he is, but I think crucial that he hits that. That's a hundo shot, by the way. Memphis is on fire. 71% pincer accuracy, Joel.
Yeah, this is superb at the moment from him, and well, a lot of pressure's been put on his shoulders, and he's withstood it so far, but doesn't have much stack to work with. Neither does Pavel, but there's Big Boy Agent on the map. Memphis will replenish his pincer ammo, and important that he does.
Pavel has lost 1 of his lives, so he's down to 2, but he's on neutral stack, and Memphis isn't too far away, but Pavel does grab the Mega, so yeah, Memphis is popping off with this pincer. No! That was on Pavel as well, and it would have taken his Mega all the way off there. Unlucky, man, and he backs off here.
He's sad.
Yeah,
He's sad about that.
I am. Yeah, thought he was going to pull off the bloody Yenem from the other time on Furnace. That was insane. Remember that?
Bloody Yenem. I do remember that, yeah. You'll be seeing it in my show reel soon.
Oh my god, he's plugged it. 3 Mega here for Memphis.
Pavel with the Vanguard going to be pushing in, takes down Karvik. Backstein, though, will head him off. And that means that Memphis, meanwhile... Yeah, you said 3 Mega. He's been on the red as well. This is a huge stack to work with. And the round continues, as all the rounds on Oxide have.
Let's check the damage numbers here again. Karwik's still relentlessly on top. They do drop another round, by the way, so Pavel's boys are on the rise. They've taken 2 rounds in a row, having been down 3-0. Karwik's damage output not quite enough here. He's died 51 times, Joel. He's just going in and in and in. It's insane.
Classic Karvik. Look at the damage. Unbelievable. In fact, I don't even know how that works. How's he done so much damage? He must have also taken like 8k.
Oh no. Oh, Pavel. That's how you hold that's how you hold off the push, I would imagine.
Yeah. That's not bad right there. And already, Backstein very low, just with 2 lives remaining. 38 HP. We'll be getting a red now if he can get up the stairs. He looked like he needed a stair lift there, but he's managed.
Enemy siphonator.
You like that one, Jake? You like that one?
I do, yeah. Something about old...
stair lift reference.
Yeah, something about old Iridia FPS players, I don't know. Is it time for comms, Joel? We've forgotten.
Yeah, we haven't
Joel,
done it
I
much
think.
today, have we? KBM, please, Jahar.
You are the target.
I'm gonna check a
Blue,
blue.
blue is up.
Blue's up. This one is up.
He's
also.
bunker, bunker.
Mega.
He's at yeah, he's at back.
Alright, cool.
Is there once? Watch out. Don't die.
Mega.
Waiting for this blue here. Mega's not safe, I think.
Not safe.
Okay.
Hit to Mega.
You're alone. Watch out. Okay. One is here. Okay.
He's low, he's low. He's low at the rocket, upper rocket.
Watch out. Middle. Distant is healthy.
Blue.
Got it. I'm being pushed by Pavel. Upper bunker.
He's hit.
Mega 12.
He's driving red. 6 red.
Maybe at rail.
Watch out.
One here. Go Pawindy, go
What
Pawindy.
out.
I'm coming, Vinny.
They know. They're gonna be there. Maybe watch
There are
out.
here. 3 here. Leave
Okay,
it.
all there.
Blue up, blue up.
Coming. Good job.
He's there.
It's Mega. Oh shit.
Ah, he's super low. Watch out. He's still there. He's in. No.
We need to focus.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
the
It's
reverse.
happening.
Game starts
Sweet.
in round 7, 2, 1.
They really never want us to see a duel, do they? Just never.
No, not at all. Pavel's like, no, I don't want to watch a duel. I want to just win this team mode and call it a night. Yeah. So there we are.
This is for qualification, of course. Our penultimate game of the night. We have the winner of this and one more series to decide another team advancing to tomorrow, Championship Saturday, where we will be joining Swansong, D-Slurp, 2Z, and Kovacs 2.0. Meanwhile, though, here on Oxide, Pavel. Yeah, eventually Backstein will fall. And it's another really good start to the round from Rookie 3 Suki.
I am not going mad, right? I think the Russian lads have looked so much better with Pavel as their life lead, right? Compared to Agent. No disrespect to Agent, but I think Pavel has just done this so often and so masterfully, like he did last tournament. I think this is the right way to do things, if you ask me.
Yeah, it's going to be tough from here for Memphis to pull it out of the bag. 1 life remaining up against the 3 of Pavel, and Pavel has Vindy, he has Mega, he has 100 armor. This is bad.
Both blues are up as well, actually. One was just taken, but he does have a blue behind him, I believe, available to him, with the red coming up shortly after there. So looks like he is going to be setting up for this red. Actually, Agent took that other blue, so one of the ghosts a little bit sort of tanked up to survive a bit longer and do some more damage, but big direct rocket from Agent, as is customary when we watch him. He does huge amounts of rocket damage in his duels. Pavel is stacked to high heavens here, and wow, I mean, this next Vindy, I mean, this is a risk from Memphis and Co. to try and infiltrate this red here. They are all there, but they've actually all left the room, Joel. What's happened here?
Yeah.
It was literally up.
I'm not too sure. Instead, they're going to try and secure power up 35 seconds early. I don't know. Making his way out to Mega now is Memphis. It looks like he's going to be able to pick it up, but yeah, I'm a little bit confused.
Unlucky. They obviously just didn't have a time on it and just didn't quite have the patience just to stick around, and it was literally coming up in 3 seconds, and they all left the room. Really confusing there. Now Pavel has it, and they're bullying them off of this power up. It's coming up in 5 seconds. Agent trying to push through and do as much damage as possible, but Pavel goes down. He actually goes down in a fight with Karwik and commits suicide, but he does respawn and grab the power up. That is something at the very least, and that Agent tracks down Memphis and takes it there. Nearly 10k damage from Karwik in that game. Just wasn't quite enough.
KBM then will not make it to Championship Saturday, but it seems that the Russians will.
Wow.
Unbelievable.
I had a theory for why things were happening the way they were happening, and that reverse sweep just kind of blew that theory out of the water. My thought was, why go to Oxide? Well, usually you avoid Extinction and Wipeout, really, because those are modes where Agent is allowed to dunk on people, and he hasn't been dunking today. He's been playing like everybody else, which is good if you're most people and not so good if you're Agent. So they thought, hey, we can actually beat him in a fight. Let's do Extinction. And that was looking like the winning combo for a while. I don't know what happened for that reverse sweep, though. Did that just give time to Agent's teammates to warm back up and become relevant again?
Well, I think that the switch to Pavel Life Lead was key for me. That was the most tangible change we saw mid-series. And yeah, they just completely came back and took it pretty easily in the end.
It's the beautiful thing about Quake and Quake likes is sometimes you could just dig down deep and find a second chance if the game and the round has given you enough time to do so. And thankfully, Oxide is the place where you have plenty of time to do so. Some of those rounds were quite lengthy, but man, that had to just utterly take all the energy out of KBM there. But we won't be seeing them tomorrow, but we will be seeing Agent and crew. Who could have guessed? Who could have imagined? And hopefully by then, we'll start seeing some of those numbers we're used to seeing out of him, things that make Wipeout very dangerous for the other team. GMT, any final thoughts there for our pals KBM?
No.
Put that in the show reel.
What
a line.
I can't wait to see that. Just a compilation of you saying no and maybe throwing a few bangs or so. That'd be nice. All right, but even nicer, we are coming up on our final qualifier today. All the questions about what tomorrow is going to look like will be resolved in just a few minutes. So we will be right back, and when we do, it'll be 3K and no clue. Who's going to win?